I can probably go. We're gonna have a little bit of relaxy fun. Because I had nothing bad to do than wait for. Where is Twitch? Twitch. And we will open up that. Turn that down. Adjust earphones. Chug more Death Wish. Pour more in. Oh yeah, I need to wear boots today. Packaged glass? What? Okay, whatever. Oh. That's still weak. Alright, so good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is, of course, the Magnificent Mage. And all of you are wondering, well, don't you have work tonight? No, I'm off until Wednesday. I just need to today go to FedEx, get some stuff faxed in like an hour, almost hour 27 minutes. And I also need to take care of depositing a few things. I need to take care of my foot, some medicine. I'm not getting into too much right now just because I do want to say the main reason I'm doing tonight's stream as kind of a mystery. Just, oh geez, it was this way. Okay. I'm dumb. Nothing got damaged though. What's that? Oh, it's just saying that things being charged by a USB, that's fine. Because it's not like anyone's going to be talking in this chat room, but I can at least see it while I'm driving. Have the chat open on my phone, out of the corner of my eye. And I just want to say thank you guys for kind of watching and sticking with me for as long as you have. I do want to say this, playing games for other people has become a fun little side hobby, no matter what kind of job I get in the future, which hopefully we'll be looking at some very, very nice positives in my immediate future. So I can actually go out of my house, live on my own, but I'm not 100% ready for that. And with what happened yesterday, 2 days ago now, and so I need to fax my stuff. I don't want to pay for what happened. And I'm also gonna go to my office today around 10 o'clock after depositing something to get everything nice and steady and paid up. Now, for later on tonight, I'm thinking about... Don't be an asshole. Don't be an asshole, jackass. Anyway, what I was gonna say was, yeah, today is going to be Mage does a lot of things he needs to make sure he doesn't have to pay money out of pocket for his injury. And you'll find out what happened in greater detail later on tonight. I need to get some of my medication. I need to chug the rest of this Death Wish because... There we go. Because basically tonight is me talking about the incident, me going out today, getting everything done. And then coming back at later on tonight and filling you guys in on the nitty-gritty detail. I'm gonna give a copy to my employer. Hopefully they'll send the fax immediately with everything else I couldn't get. And later on today... Oh, sorry. Coffee burps. Basically, all today is I'm trying to take care of myself, because what happened to me is a giant travesty where I'm lucky I didn't break something, basically. Ooh. Ding. Honestly, I like Death Wish as a coffee better than Devil's Mountain. Like, the difference to me between Devil's Mountain and Death Wish is Death Wish has that 12-hour kick. I can be awake and fine for 12 hours and not feel any different. But when it comes to, they're fixing the road. That's fine. But when it comes to, okay, mate. Thanks for just going so slow. I had to hit my brakes in order to not get in an accident. Oh, that's just texture issues, whatever. Now, to talk about tonight, I'm not sure exactly what I'll be doing tonight. I might want to try and start doing more movie reviews. That's kind of the biggest thing. Ever since I bought that tripod with my, for my phone, I can kind of record and upload streams and kind of... Although I need to put that onto YouTube more than anything, because I'm starting to notice a pattern with Twitch, at least, where if I do if I go over time with one of my rants about a movie, which will happen, I'm trying to do what a lot of other, movie channels don't do. I try and watch bad movies, but I try and fix the script, or at least do the best within my 27-year-old. Didn't really do good in English, not really that good of a natural writer or anything like that. I just want to test my creativity and see if I can come up with a better movie than what was produced. That is my main goal with the Amazon Prime videos. Since I own Amazon Prime, I know everyone's like, get Disney Plus, get Netflix. Disney and Netflix don't need my money. Neither does Amazon, to be fair. But I just find with Amazon Prime videos, certain ones I can hold up to at least a good B-movie standard. I'm not gonna say like a lot of movies they are AAA quality. There might be a few like AAA quality films. I'm not 100% sure. But the point of the reviews going forward is I'm not ever gonna do what you see now where everyone's like, this is the worst X ever! Oh, this is so bad! And insert like 50 million like joke clips or something like that. My goal with my review is to point out the flaws in the story, how I would change them. Better or worse, you guys can disagree all you want. And that's the point. I want to see how creative I can get with a bad premise. Now, there are a few rules I set forth with this review challenge thing, whatever. One, it has to be Amazon Prime exclusive. It cannot have come out in theaters at any point. Two, I cannot go and have do other reviews I've seen over and over again. I don't want to sit there and seem like a broken record. My goal is to try and review movies that aren't infamous and either give them that infamy of, hey, this is cool, this is good, this is actually entertaining. Oh, okay. I'm just gonna slow that down. 80 my ass. But what I was gonna say is, like, I don't want to try and do reviews other people have done, so that'll cut out. Even though I definitely want to see it on my own. Silent Night, Deadly Night 2, I want to see Silent Night, Deadly Night 1, Jigsaw, there are things I want to see. But I don't want to review them. Two, the other thing I want to try and limit myself to is I don't want to use the words X is the worst Y horror. X is the worst horror movie I've ever seen. Because I know I'm going to have some horrible movie come through there. It's going to change my mind and my perspective. I don't want to just sit there and become, this cyclical or cynical thing of, oh, this is the worst thing I've ever seen, you don't want to see it. I want to try and, show why with words. I don't even want to use clips, because the problem with clips is, especially on YouTube, the creator can strike you down for using clips. So my goal is to try and do no clips, no gags. So if I have a review, let's do the There Inside review. I had a Sally face mask. I genuinely bought a Sally face mask ages ago. I saw the movie had... Really, dude? Really, dude? You know I'm coming into your lane. Please don't ever do that again. And the other thing I want to do with the movie reviews, if I can, I'm going to try and show some of my personal favorites off and try and explain why. Like, I'll do one right now. I'm not showing my face on camera like I should, but this is going to be a review of Frankenstein's Army as I remember it. And it isn't by no way, shape, or form a AAA movie, but it has great practical effects. The characters, some of them are likable, some of them are unlikable. Is a found footage film. Now, before everyone says, well, found footage has been killed off by the industry, yes, I agree. Found footage in and of itself has been ruined by the industry at large because it is the easiest, cheapest, quickest thing for film makers to do. It takes no effort for me to slam a coffee cup down like I did in the There Inside review, where I just took my drink glass and just... That's scary, right? No, it's not scary. Hearing a loud thump every 2 microseconds may make you jump. Ooh, I see what you're trying to do. You're trying to get me in trouble, game. It's not that much fun to sit there and be like, oh, this is just another jump scare horror movie. With this, it didn't... When the jumps happened, they were earned. It's not like The Nun. I actually saw The Nun in theaters. That was a bad mistake. I'm not gonna lie, I saw it in the theater with like 5-6 other people. Didn't give a crap if someone talked during the scenes. But with Frankenstein's Army, it's an interesting concept of what if Victor Frankenstein was alive during World War II? Kind of an interesting little idea, nothing horrible, nothing amazing. It told its story well. The practical effects were sometimes amazing. That's one thing I miss about movies nowadays. And I'm going to go on a little bit of a tangent while I drink my coffee. Hold on. Is I miss practical effects. I miss being able to sit down and look at something like The Thing, the original The Thing. The practical effects hold up to this day because when they made the movie, they made everything timeless. The practical effects just punch you right in the fucking balls. And in Frankenstein's Army, it kind of has that to it, where it's like someone just came in and just punched you in the balls with some of it. Some of it was amusing, like the little kid in the suit with a Nazi symbol on it, just fucking adorable. It made me giggle a little bit. But there are other things. There's like Mosquito Man. Mosquito Man is this beautiful practical effect you couldn't get away with in CG because there's a guy in a suit with a drill nose who got lowered into frame. Now, a lot of people who sit there and watch movies will know what I'm talking about when I say that there's wires when most people are being shown flying or something like that. And when you first see Frankenstein's Army, you think to yourself, when he's lowered in, oh, that must be a stupid mistake. You can see like steel cables being dropped in with him and lowered into frame. But as you go back on your viewing and you see it again, You realize, son of a bitch, it's not them making a mistake. They left the steel cables in the movie on purpose. Because it's supposed to represent there's a bigger power here. There's a puppet master almost. And it is one of the more fascinating scenes just solely on how bizarre and well shot it is, how it tells a story without having to feel like the filmmakers had to spell it out for you. It actually said something without having to say something. It is fascinating. The practical effects are good, the acting's good. I cannot praise it enough for a B movie, because it is one of my favorite B horror films to bring up. When I say, when people ask me, well, what's a good horror film? Frankenstein's Army. Because Frankenstein's Army, at least the movie, told a story, gave a reason why the I see what you're trying to do. Fuck you, game. It gave a reason why everyone in this world had to film everything. That's the one thing I hate about most found footage film. Why is that person filming? Why is this happening? Why is that happening? Why are you not You can get away with a lot more in a found footage film explaining why the characters are filming. Even the first Paranormal Activity, which I found boring as sin, at least explain, yeah, these guys, the reason they're filming everything, they're trying to catch a ghost on film. As much as it's a boring piece of shit movie where it's like something gets moved 2 fucking inches, it's one of those things when you explain your world naturally to someone, they will have an easier time buying into it. That's a lot of the reason why The Nun, hopefully The Boy 2, I might see it in theaters, I might do a review of it, I'm not 100% sure personally. Okay. I was almost in accident, but we're good. We're good. I hate people like that. Just frustrating. But what I was gonna say is the other thing good about Frankenstein's Army, and there are some minor nitpicks I would change about it. The ending is the best ending for any horror film in a good long while because it concludes its story, but also could bring up a sequel. And if the sequel would make sense why there is a sequel. At the end of Frankenstein's Army, Dr. Frankenstein has his head cut off. And he says, and I quote, "The only way you can get the knowledge to my creations is up here in my head." And that was, to me, a cool way of ending this movie about these Russian guys trying to capture Herr Frankenstein before the Germans do. And Herr Frankenstein doesn't care who he kills, Germans, Russians, Nazis. He's just like, yeah, you all are just test subjects to me. And it's cool seeing a villain that's actually meant to be a villain. he may be human, but his creations are monsters. They're beings that this man has crafted and created personally to try and say, hey, look, this is what I can do. It's really cool how there's a lot of storytelling just left over. The only thing I kind of wish, and this is just minor nitpicks, I do wish a few more, maybe just a little bit less shaky cam, a little bit. That always kind of drives me nuts. They kind of cut down to a point where it wasn't obnoxious, and it didn't feel like I would vomit. I really hate shaky cam personally, because to me it feels like you're handicapping yourself. You can do better than to use shaky cam. It's like, look at this, I can't keep it in frame. No offense, if I saw a fucking monster or something like that running at me, first thing I would do is grab this tripod that my freaking phone's on, and I would hold it up so nothing I'm doing moves or jostles. Is a still frame, and you can see everything going on. Even if I run, I'll hold my arm still while running the other way. And that always bugs me. Why can't characters just hold their arms still while running away from the big, bad, scary thing? I'm gonna elevate my leg, because if I keep it non-elevated, it kind of swells a little bit. I would honestly recommend Frankenstein's Army. If you get a chance to see it, it's a great movie. It's a great B movie. I wouldn't say it's a great AAA movie. It's a B movie through and through. It doesn't have like the necessary $1,000,000,000 budget. It has passion and art and love put into every frame of that movie. And just see it. If you find a actual copy of or can rent Frankenstein's Army, do it. Because, like I said, it's a found footage film, kind of like Blair Witch kind of was, even though Blair Witch isn't my favorite, just because I like some of the characters, I like some of the things they did. I like the fact that they made in the original trailer that everyone supposedly died, but my problem with Blair Witch is that, oh geez, over time it's just become the handicap. Like, what made Blair Witch interesting is the first found, actually not really, because technically Texas Chainsaw Massacre, which is 1976 if memory serves, it came out, and it was supposed to be a documentary kind of found footage thing. And basically, it was supposed to be found footage, and did a great job. Also, Cannibal Holocaust, that's right. So when everyone says, oh, Blair Witch is the first found footage film, no. Cannibal Holocaust, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. The Blair Witch isn't special anymore, and wasn't even special when it came out. Admittedly, it was the first of its kind to do it pure and simple found footage where the people were filming themselves, but the difference I see is that actually it kind of wasn't, because even then they probably had a professional crew there. They probably did a lot of things. That's my point, is like, everyone says Blair Witch is a groundbreaker. No, it just kind of came at a point where people forgot about movies like Texas Chainsaw Massacre and Cannibal Holocaust. It wasn't a great. Actually, I want to see this. Okay, Google. When did Blair Witch come out? Yeah, 1999. The original Blair Witch. You guys, people love the Blair Witch. It's not really that groundbreaking because other movies have done it before. Not only have other movies done it before, I'd say the Texas Chainsaw Massacre did it better in my opinion, because the Texas Chainsaw Massacre founded the slasher genre while only using, I think it was like a pint or something of blood. It was an insignificant amount of blood. They like when you. That's another thing I wanted to complain about modern day slasher movies. As much as I love the blood and gore, don't make everyone just basically a water balloon filled with blood. Don't make it so I don't believe your characters. Don't make it so gory I'm just like, oh great, it's a Hostel knockoff. If you want to have blood and gore in your movies, you can't just sit there and shock your audience like what Hostel first did. Hostel did the whole entire ooh spooky thing really early on, but the problem with Hostel is the biggest douchebag on earth lived, and the nicer guy, he wasn't perfect, but he had flaws, and you could definitely tell he was a decent character, died. And it's like, well, I don't care anymore. See, if you let the nice guy live, or even less douchiest guy live, and he went through an arc where, yeah, he's nice and kind, or at least as kind as he could be, and by the end he snapped and came after these people for torturing him, killing his friends and everything, I'm okay with that. Also, another thing with horror films, can we please bring back monsters in slashers? The last good slasher I saw was that carnival one. I can't remember it right now. Wow, thank you, Brain. I completely spaced out, but it's a good movie. Wasn't the best, but was solid enough. I enjoyed it. But that was the last slasher movie like I saw seen get produced. It's like the market needs your monsters. It's a lot like wrestling. When you have all WWE, it's just boring in my opinion. It's not fun, but when you have like nothing but comedy in WWE, it's like, well, why am I watching wrestling at all? You need to have variety. And as much as I hate to say it, you guys, with horror movies, it's just became, look at the spooky go. Ooh. it doesn't feel the same. Like, Ghost is fine every once in a while. Fuck you guys. I don't even know if that's right. I'm just going around and having some fun. Here's another thing I do miss about horror movies in general. I miss being able to go out and see nothing but blood and gore, not too much. Like, I miss, like, when Nightmare on Elm Street and holy fucking okay. What? What am I supposed to? Okay, so I'm going to quit that because I didn't expect if it isn't clear, I'm a little. What? I was on such a good streak too. What? What was that? You know, it's staying off. Now let's see. Kelly 4 is fun, but I did like 5 hours. That's no. Hmm. You know what? I'm going to give myself a challenge. It's a decent low game. Since I'm talking about horror and the effect of jump scares. I'm wired to the gill and death wish. Yeah. Yes, we will play. We will have a new game.
Hello, I am Spooky. And this is my home. Can you, humble player, make it through 1,000 rooms? Can you find what lies at the end? Or is there even an end? Because I don't really know. Anyway, just go.
Okay. I left Miss Spooky. John, is there an options? I'll go through this. So basically, while I'm talking about horror, we'll play a little neat little indie horror game, Spooky's House of Jump Scare. Because I feel this game kind of makes my point very well. It doesn't have. It's supposed to be a house of jump scares, and jump scares do happen, but you know it's about jump scares. And the difference is the normal jump scares, the little cute little things, are there just to lull the player into a false sense of security. It's a lot like a good movie. You want to lull your people into a false sense of security and Okay, hold on. Where's my controller? Because I actually need to elevate my foot. And then my foot is down low. Come on. Okay, hold on. Let's see. This is gonna be fun. Okay, let's see. Can you hear me now? Spooky. Okay. We're good. Good. We're good. Oh, Jesus. Kind of sucks. I've had to. I had to kind of maneuver myself around a little bit. Because again, when you have an injured foot, it's kind of all about especially when you had to play over your own leg. It's gonna be fun. See, this is what I mean, like, decent. Hold on. I am going to do something. So I have support for my leg. Build it up. Hello, pal. And blanket pal, because blanket pal will be great for my foot. Should really stay freaking control these games, but he's making something so his fucking really hurt broke foot. There we go. See, this game has its flaws. But one of the good things about it, and I do want to say this, when the first jump scare happens, it builds up the atmosphere. It sits there and doesn't hold your hand, it doesn't sit there and just constantly jump scare you. So when the later levels and rooms come by, when you hear that, you go and run away. And that's the thing I want to say is that, please, people, I need to close this slide. I never said I'm a professional streamer. I said I'm an idiot just doing something for fun. I know I have 10 pairs of socks, but they always vanish. So, why I bought 10 pairs? Because I have 10 pairs to start off with, and then my 10 pairs vanish of socks. Once it hits 7, you're gonna see the stream stop. Because my main goal was just to do this and play until at least Euro Truck until I got to my destination, but that's physically impossible since they put something in my way that I didn't expect. How can you expect a freaking helicopter? Fucking hell. Alright. Alright, there we go. There we go. Maybe a little too tight. Loosen it up a bit. There we go. Magnificent Mage. Dumbass extraordinaire in charge of the rambling proxies. Can't believe 37 people watch my dumb fucking ass. Seeing here pointing out socks and stuff, so... Okay. So... Let me... Ooh. Hear that noise? That was... unexpected. It did make me jump. Is a nice little detail of the something that makes your spine tingle. Makes me want to move faster. Oh, torch actually made my eyes go blurry. Ooh. See, this is what a good horror game should be. It should build up. Yep. Once I hear that noise, I run. That's the one thing, I don't really scream that much. Like if you ask my friends, I'm more of a kind of noise maker. I'm not really good for a lot of horror because my reaction immediately, unless someone jump scares me. See, I think Dead Space. No, I did that privately. It's hard to remember what games I did on the stream, what games I did alone. Yep, now a romantic idea to having. No shit, Sherlock. Now, this is also the longest I've gone without jump scare thing. It's actually kind of cool. They're making the whole entire thing random. Yep, there it is. Your first jump scare. Piece of toast. Is that very effective? No. Thank you. Now what's coming up is more effective, and that's all I'm going to say is that the effectiveness of a scare is all in how it's presented. Resident Evil 2 reference, Resident Evil reference up until the bad one. Everyone, including me, ate 6. Hello. Hey. Aww. Well, Toasting decided to scare me just for, and it didn't really scare me. I hear you in the background. You're not gonna touch me, my man. See, sound. That's another thing that people like. Man. Ah, yes. Yep. I hear you. You are not gonna get me, bitch. Go, go, go. Yep, I hear you. You're not gonna get me. Okay, time to go the long way. See, they always do that. They put the short way and easy way, but you always go the long path. Because the long path I got it wrong. How you doing, bitch? How you doing? How you doing? Yeah, you can suck my anal cavity. See, I'm not a very good test subject. SCP scares me. You will legitimately see points in if I do an SCP stream where I'm like talk and jump audibly. How you doing, son? How you doing? Oh, seriously, another freaking maze. You guys in your mazes. Freaking side. That's one thing I wish they did fix in the later releases, is getting stuck on corners. It's honestly a little bit annoying. Seriously. Seriously. You know, I've had the worst luck with this. Yes, terrifying. Ooh, spooky ghost. How you doing, spooky ghost? Good, good. We all kosher, we all kosher. Oh my sweet fuck above. I've never had this many mazes. They're just making me slow down because they know the ink ghost isn't that scary. Or it's because I got hit by him. Thank you for getting me out of the endless freaking loop of mazes. Also, a little trick about the ink ghost is tap sprint and you won't run out as fast. Oop, and see, won't run out that fast. Are you fucking with me? How many mazes do you want me to go through? Is it because I called you a monster bitch? Fine, he's not a bitch. He's just an ink asshole just sitting there behind me going Now I figured it would be fun to play this game, talk about scares, talk about how effective everything is in this game, how much fun it is to play a game where it doesn't constantly rely on jump scares. It does rely on them, but it builds to a jump scare, it builds its tenseness, it builds how amazing it is. And then I get this. Endless fucking Inkman mazes. You can fuck yourself. Yeah, fun time. Whee! Scary. Ooh. Chair again, chair again. You know you're not fun anymore, Ink Monster. I've done this maze like 70 times. I know the solution. Unless you decide to... Oh, he decided to change it. Thank you, Ink Monster, for finally changing it. I was wrong. I like being wrong. I also like running through this because, haha, you can't catch, well, you can't touch. He hit me once, but that's fine. I also have my phone up just because I want to see the time. And oh my sweet. Fuck you at this point, Ink Ghost. You slow me down, you make me do 7 billion mazes. I swear to you, this did happen to me on my first playthrough of this. Randomly generated, folks. Is he gonna... Okay. My mouse just went wee everywhere. Is he gonna come at me at all anymore? Am I basically scot-free? Nope. Heard that no. No, it's not creepy anymore. Having to do these mazes. Excuse me. Let me move forward. Yeah, whoever has the phlegm, please stop aiming my ear. Yeah. Time, energy, effort. I'm on room 94. 5. Look, this game is fun. There he is! How you doing, buddy? It's been about 2,000 rooms since I've seen your dumb ass. You're a bitch, by the way. So is your inky abyss. Look at that. Can't touch this. Basically, the wine guy's dead. You're gonna run into another guy. Really? Anyway, I need to start getting ready for work. Or actually, not work, but to go elsewhere later.